once again with another live stream. What's going on with y'all, family? How's everybody doing? What's going on with y'all? Yeah, it's your man B Miles. Coming to you live once again with another live stream. I wanted to come to y'all with this. Definitely want to thank the Most High God for waking me up on this beautiful rising. For last night's rest, which was beautiful. Caught up on that rest for real. I'm very refreshed, feeling renewed and stuff like that. Your man is always feeling good, looking good as well. You feel me on this nice, I guess you could say, late summer, spring day. Headed into the fall and stuff like that, which is, excuse me, a very beautiful thing right about now. Just to be able to witness this kind of weather and stuff like that, and also as well, I just wanted to come to y'all with this live stream because, this has really been on my mind for quite some time, and this is something that I really want to get across. And you know what to do when you come when you come inside of the chat. Keep it positive. We don't argue. We don't debate. We don't troll one another. We don't do none of that crap. Hey, Mrs. Telling the Truth, Boss Lady. And like I said, when you come inside of the chat, always greet one another. Keep it positive because this is going to be a really great topic that many of y'all are going to really feel in your soul today. And I'm really going to take my time. I don't know how long I'm going to be on the stream, but I definitely, excuse me, y'all. But I most definitely want to take my time up on this live stream because I feel as though this live stream is really going to, even hit me hard in like certain kind of ways. You know what I mean? Because, you know, um, the reason why I'm saying this right about now because when you're dealing with narcissism, of course, in the midst of it, you really don't know, what you're really dealing with until you get up out of the situation. And the thing about dealing with narcissism is that you really don't really see because there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of chaos and confusion going around. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that help us out. Well, hey, Eve Electronics, Mrs. I'm telling the truth, boss lady. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes. Somebody come inside of the chat. Y'all get them likes up. Yes, yeah, and also as well, man, like you really don't know what is happening right before your very eyes because in the beginning you was like, praised and love bombed so much that you really got rocked to sleep. Hey, Mary Thompson, when the love bombing situation happened in the beginning by the narcissist for real, you pretty much was like literally being rocked to sleep right there in front of you. And you really didn't know because you really think that person is really being genuine, but the whole entire time they are not being genuine. They are really setting you up for the fall. So what you gotta, it's like, what they gotta do is they gotta take you away from everybody. I'm saying? Put into your mind that nobody doesn't love you, your family don't love you, or your friends don't love you, or some of your family doesn't love you or care about you, or none of your friends. And then it's like, once you get up, then like once you go up into like once they get you all up in the isolation right along with them into thinking that nobody really cares about you only but them, that's when the whole onslaught of their whole narcissism really goes into full gear. That's when they finally flip the switch on you because for number one, they was never really your friend anyway. Why? Because the whole entire time, while they was up there praising you, they was up there studying you the whole entire time. They were studying, like a lot of your ways, the way how you come off, the things you talk about, you know, um, the things that you really cherish and love the most. You know what I mean? It's like when they around you, it's like they really trying to like figure you out. So they really got to study your ways, and what they do is once you in isolation, that's when they start breaking you down. See, the process of them trying to break you down, you feel me? They gotta like what they gotta do is they gotta like butter you up first. It's almost like the mafia, right? Before they kill their enemy, they gotta make them soft. They gotta soften them up. So once they feel soft and comfortable, that's when they start going in for the blow. That's when they start going in for the kill. and they that's when they start, taking their blows. And the first blow, what they do is they start attacking your mind. You feel me? Once they start attacking your mind, and what they would do is they would start it with like little subliminal jokes, and then before you know it, it's like once you get into conversation with them, it always turns into like a little. It always turns into like a little debate. Then once it turn into like a little debate, that's when it start turning to like real, like small, bigger debates, and that's when it turn into like heated debates. That's because the whole entire time they really want to beat you down anyway, and what they want to do is, what they are doing is they are really hijacking your energy by first hijacking your mind. See, first they got to get inside of your mind, and what they doing is they get taking the very little great things that is about you, and they are hijacking it from you. You know what I'm saying, for themselves. First, what they got to do is they got to hijack your mind. They got to really get you believe that they are this person, but when the whole entire time they are not who they say they are. The whole entire process in the beginning for real is nothing but a facade. They are fronting the whole entire time. You feel me? Like they are your friend, like they really love you, like they care about you. But it's like, yo, how are you going to love somebody so much after a few months or a year or a couple of years? It don't work that way. And the funny thing about it is, it's like once they finish love bombing you, they stop saying "I love you." What up, Rashid Holmes? What's going on? Once they, once they love bomb you to death, and once you're in the isolation, they stop saying "I love you." They will stop saying "I love you." Why? Because they never did in the first damn place. They will make it seem like, oh, I love you like a brother. Oh, I really love you. But the whole entire time, they be really attacking your character. They be throwing subliminal shots. They never want to listen. I'm talking about like the minute I'm talking about, you could just have a little conversation, and all of a sudden now they really want to be cutting you off. And the next thing you know, it's turning into a damn debate. And you looking around like, well, goddamn, it's like, before you know it, they start coming at you like, da 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 da. You feel me? They start coming at you like you one of them niggas on the daggone street. See, realistically, that's how they really saw you in the first place. Once they got you in the isolation, see, they need to hijack your mind into thinking that they really cared about you and love you. That was the first red flag right there. They had to really make you think that they was this person, and then they start treating you like that. Then they start treating you like you one of them niggas on the street. That's because that's how they view you the whole entire time. The whole entire time in the plan was to get you alone, just to break you down. But they had to hijack you. They had to hijack your mind, into really thinking that they was really your friend and that they really love you. But the whole entire time they fooled you. You know what I mean? It's like then they start casting their spells on you. Then once you belong, they start practicing their rituals on you, casting their spells on you, and then before you know, you fucked up in your head. Like, hold up a minute, like I'm showing love to you. You know what I mean, like a brother or a sister. But next thing you know, you talking to me like I'm a nigga on the fucking street. But at the same time, you told me to correct that. You told me like I'm talking aggressive. I'm talking like a boss. You don't talk this way while we in the house. But at the same time, you were doing the exact same thing. So now you fucked up in your head like, yo, hold up a minute. So you up there being in your mind, you up there trying to be genuine. It's like you listen to what they gotta say, and what you were doing, you were altering yourself. You altering your mind to fit their agenda. You altering your agenda to try to fit their agenda. They make it seem like their whole entire agenda is bigger than yours. But see, the thing is, you are the agenda. They had to hijack you into thinking that they got a much more bigger agenda than what the fuck you was doing. But see, you are the agenda. Their agenda is to destroy you. But first they gotta break down the mind. That's why they gotta hijack the mind into thinking that, oh, you this man, I love you. You feel me? But the whole entire time they don't. That is a ploy, to soften you up. You know what I mean? So now you soften up, now you're vulnerable. You know what I mean? Open for the attack. So now you really don't even know like how to defend. You feel me? And then they start getting real snappy. Then they start throwing temper tantrums. And then they having arguments. I'm talking about these motherfuckers to flip on you. That's because they are meant to flip. They are going to flip on you. Anybody that's going to start telling you that they love you so much and you don't even know them like that after a couple of months or a year or a couple years, that's a red flag. that is one of the traits in the goddamn tactics that they use. They gotta love bomb you, which means once they hijack your mind, all of a sudden now you thinking that this person is much more way. You thinking that this person is way much more, you know what I mean, than what this person is telling you. But the whole entire time, they don't got nothing to show for. They are bullshitters. That's because the reason why they got nothing to show for because you are the agenda. They don't really have an agenda to be successful. They want to be successful in destroying you. You are the agenda. They don't got no fucking agenda. You want to know how I know? It's because once you come, it's like once you cut them off, they got nothing to show for. There's no other agenda. That's why they gotta keep on attacking you. They gotta stalk you, stalk your emails, your social media, all of that stuff. Because for one, you are the agenda. See, they gonna get around you, then they wanna make it seem like they know everything about you. See, you are right. See, they gotta get around you, you know what I mean, to study you, you know what I mean, in order to like take everything that they want to take the very things about you and they want to manipulate it against you, you know what I'm saying, into like, you know what I mean? It's like they really gotta create this thing in your mind that you are totally weak. And it's like no matter what you do, it's like no matter even you can become successful or accomplish a goal, they never happy. That's because they are in competition. People that are in competition with you are never going to be happy. They not. That's why they need, you know what I mean, to like hijack your mind. And no matter how sincere or genuine that you may be, they never are going to change. They never going to be happy. They never going to be successful. They only going to be happy when they feel successful is when they destroy you. And once you destroy your mind, you just start destroying yourself. What they really got to do is the goal and the agenda is really to attack your mind. So all of those things, so what they done can be replayed in your mind so you can be focusing on that. And so you start destroying yourself by letting those scenarios replay in your mind. That's why they gotta hijack the mind because they want to attack the mind. Oh, that is a rhyme. They hijack the mind so you can attack the mind. So those scenarios replay in your mind, and what it does, it attacks your mind. So once it keeps on attack your mind and stuff like that, you feel me? You can't even focus on, you know what I mean, the person who you really want to be. See, you got to remember who you once was before you even met him. And guess what? You got to really rebuild back your confidence once again, even greater than how you once was before you met him. Because see, the funny thing about it is though, man, it's like, you know what I mean, those scenarios are so tragic that you begin to replay those scenarios in your mind with all of the scenarios in your life, but at the same time, you really don't gotta do that. Realistically, we're not supposed to. That's why we gotta really work on our mindset every day to like not let those scenarios, you know what I mean, defeat us because for number one, we already, you know what I mean, survived and we won the war anyway. Hey Frank Baldwin, what's going on? You feel me? So that's something that I've been working on. That's why I've been, really focusing on, like music, affirmations because, those things can really, I'm saying, attack your mind because I know a lot of us are doing reflecting right about now, and those things that we are reflecting on, we are learning from them, and we are releasing and letting it go, because it's like once you get away, you really begin to see that your mind was hijacked from your original self into the hands of the narcissist. You feel me? They played mind tricks on you the whole entire time. You know what I mean? With the wordplay, with the spells. You know what I mean? Throwing the temper tantrums. Having you a triangulation, making it seem like, making it seem like you are worthless without them. When at the same time, the whole role is in reverse. They are worthless without you. You are the source to their energy. You are their source. See, You are the source, but they gotta make it seem like you're not the source. And see, the minute when you cut them off and you start building yourself up and you become more victorious, that's when they begin to destroy themselves. Why? Because they cannot figure out how come they did not destroy you. Even if the narcissist discards you, and it can really hurt you. Even, you know what I'm saying, even all of the things that they done, you know what I mean, it really fucks you up and it can hurt you because it's like you felt subjugated to it. You feel me? You felt, it's like you felt like you lost a major battle and you lost a lot of time. Why? Because that was time, money, energy. You feel me? Yeah, months, years. You feel me? Of trying to make a sacrifice for a person who never, you know what I mean? You trying to make sacrifices and changes for motherfuckers who never got their best interests, who never really had your best interests at heart anyway. They never did. They only main interest was to destroy you. These devils have been deployed so you can be destroyed. Yeah, I'm Seven House Jazz Nova, absolutely. What's going on, darling? How you doing? Good to see you. You understand what I'm saying? You know, that's why they gotta hijack the mind. That's why they gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying, that they downplay anything that you're gonna be doing as far as like your accomplishments. They would try to tell you that you too old for something. You know, they would try to tell you you only this, that, and the third. Just like I was told that, hey King Gucci TV, just like I was told that, you know what I mean, I was too old to rap this, that, and the third, but at the same time, guess what? I'm making some of the greatest music and making some of the greatest moves to the point where, you know what I mean, I'm looking at great articles written about me and they just like, people are really amazed at the music, you feel me? And I'm talking about, I was literally being beat down to the point where thinking that I was only supposed to be a journalist, but the funny thing about it is, I was rapping before I was doing YouTube. And the great thing was, the more that I was on YouTube, y'all kept telling me to get back to rapping. So all of this was meant to happen anyway, but I was being told, you too old to rap. Oh, rap is a young man's game. It's over. You this, that, and the third. But see, the whole entire time, that was the motherfucker being jealous. See, that was like, you know what I mean, trying to beat down the mind. Once they hijack your mind, they gotta beat down the mind because they get jealous of the mindset. Because why? Because what is in the mindset, it is the greatest potential that they really see. They see your greatest potential, they need to beat it out of you. So they always got to dominate the conversation. Why? Because they want to dominate your mind. The reason why they want to dominate the conversation is because they want to dominate your mind. And it's always through conversation. You feel me? They need to feel to have domination through conversation. That is because they need to hijack this mind. In the whole entire time you thinking the whole entire time you thinking that they trying to help you out, they really beating you down. That's the hijacking of the mind. They never want to listen to you. And even when you want to listen to you, like, yo, can I talk to you? Talk to me about what? They will always say that. They never want to talk to you about anything, but you know what I mean? But they always want to talk to you about something. That is their form and they tactic of domination. They need to feel that they gotta dominate the conversation. Why? Because the whole entire time when you in conversation, they are in competition. Their conversations is competition. It is subliminal competition. And they use that time frame to those subliminal shots and to destroy you. And that's why they gotta always be in argumentative mode. They are in competition. They are not your fucking friend. They will make it seem like they are your friend, and then at the same time, they will want to make it seem like, can we talk face to face? It ain't shit to say. If I know how the fuck you are face to face, why the fuck would I want to look at you face to face when I know how you once was face to face? Right, secret narcs. You feel me? They always want to make it seem like they want to come back. Oh, can we talk? It ain't shit to talk about because we already know how the conversation is going to go. Why would we set ourselves up for that? Why would we get our high blood pressure up trying to explain to your ass, well, you know what the fuck you was doing was wrong? You understand? And see, they don't want you, you know what I mean? Realistically, they don't want you to leave. Yeah, when you dealing with a narcissist, it is nothing but an abusive relationship. It could be man or woman, you know what I mean? Or it can be dealing, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? You can just try to be friends, you know what I mean, with the same sex. For I'm talking about just trying to be cool with somebody. You understand? Women go through it, men go through it, and men and women go through it with one another. You feel me? And it's crazy that way. And see, the minute it's right, and see, the minute you pull away from it, that's when they start going into that mode of just attacking you. And see, that's the goal. And see, the smear campaign always going to follow. Why? That's what they were setting up for anyway. They want to attack your weakness. They want to use your strengths against you and use it as a weakness. And they want to use some of the very things you love the most and use it against you and try to say you this, that, and the third. No, that was your fucking goal to try to make it seem like I was this, that, and the third. No, they want to attack and use it against you so they can use it for their own selfish reasons to try to tell everybody else, oh, they this way, they that way. No, you put me in a situation to attack just so you can say you created the scenario in your mind so you can live it out to make it seem like I'm this way. No, that scenario was created to make it seem like or make it out to be I was this way. No, uh-uh. And see, they don't want you to be victorious. They don't want you to be victorious because, right, after narcissism, you feel me, you shall rise anyway. You shall rise after narcissism because, you know, it's the inevitable. You know, they can never hold you back anyway. See, it was like no matter how hard they tried, right, it was like no matter how hard they tried, they can never really, you know, bring you down in the first place. They tried hard every day. And see, the reason why they was going crazy because they was trying their hardest and it wasn't working. So the more that you might have battled back with them or didn't listen or want to be around them, it drove them fucking crazy. Once you get not around them, they go crazy. And you will begin to see that how weak they really was from the get-go. They are really weak-minded people and they cannot fathom how come they cannot destroy somebody that is strong-willed. And they think they know everything about you, but yet they turn around and they say, we know your gifts. That's because you've been looking and studying the gifts. You right, but the thing is you don't know everything about me. How the hell are you gonna know everything about me when at the same time you don't know everything about your fucking self when you're studying yourself? And the reason why you should rise because they are not focused on themselves. And they begin to lose sight of themselves. Why? Because they were not focused. The reason why they fall and they cripple and they fall on their own sword, why? It's because they begin to lose sight of themselves. They are focused on destroying somebody else that they begin to lose sight of themselves. And that's why they are fucked up and that's why they destroyed themselves. That's why they wind up having strokes, heart attacks, and going crazy. Why? Because they are trying to control somebody else while they're trying to control their own life and they can't do it. And it really fucks them up even more when they see they can't destroy nobody, when they can't destroy nobody else. The reason why they are so destroyed, the reason why they destroy themselves is because they can't destroy nobody else. They don't got no control of they don't got no control over themselves. They don't have no control over the person or nobody else or themselves. That's why they go so crazy because they are trying to control themselves while trying to control somebody else, and it drives them crazy. Yeah, it drives them crazy. You should rise above it. Why? Because you know you're gonna go through those times where you know what I mean it's gonna affect your mind. It's gonna be attacking your mind because it's gonna hurt so bad. Hey, Classic Creole, you understand? And see, those traumatic experiences is what they want to play. It's what they want you to have to play back in your mind. Why? Because it was very traumatic and hurtful when you up there being genuine, when they know you being genuine, and they still was trying to destroy you. But then they want to make it seem like if they love you so fucking much, why are you trying to destroy somebody and you never want to listen? Yup. And they go crazy. They go crazy out of their mind and they wind up getting destroyed. So at the narcissism, you shall rise. Because it was, it is the inevitable. Why? Because, you know, you was meant to win the battle anyway. You was meant to win that war. And see, that war was really the war for your mind and your spirit. Every single day, they was at war with you. And they was at war with your mind. They was doing spell work behind your back. They was doing all type of things behind your back. Yes, they were trying to control everything about you in your life to literally, make you their puppet. Nothing that it's like everything that, it's like everything you were bringing to the table was only used for their selfish agenda and not for yourself. They wanted to hijack your mind, hijack your life, and hijack your gifts. They wanted to take it for themselves, and so you won't get your own shine. They wanted to take your shine for themselves, and they want to make it seem like what you're doing is not even good, and then they blame you for everything that goes wrong. They will use you. They will use you, for the right reason for themselves, but then they blame you when something goes wrong. And guess what? Everything always with them goes wrong, right? Why? Because everything about them is wrong. It's nothing right about these people. They are fucked up mentally people. How you gonna stop somebody? Right? It's like how you gonna stop somebody who naturally got the gift when you don't got it yourself? That's why when it come down to the chosen ones, we should rise up. We should rise up out of it. Why? Because we are meant to. Sure, sure. Hey, shit. Whew, that was a tough one. Damn. Oof. Yes, they are. They are like poison. Damn. Shit. Thank you, Classy Creole. Damn, that was a tough one. Thank you, King Hazy. Oh man. Hey, what up, North? What's going on? Yeah, y'all appreciate it. I'm back to 500 subscribers, y'all. Thank the Most High God created for that as well, man. I'm back to 500 subscribers. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, man. Ooh, that was a tough sneeze. Thank you, Classy Creole, for putting up the links to the Facebook and also the Instagram. Yeah, I got more music coming. I know it's been a while, family. I just been, working on my finances and I'm really getting enough things in order, to keep things afloat so I can, bounce back. You feel me? That's what I've been working on, but like I said, it's like when I really had to think about it, I was like, it's like a lot of times when you with the narcissist, what they would do is it's like once you on that journey or really gaining your self confidence or really gaining your self image, a lot of times the very things that will make you confident, it's like that trauma will start coming back into your mind to make it seem like you don't really need to be confident. Why? Because you was being beat down out of your confidence for a long time anyway. So you got to dominate your mind to say like, you know what? I'm going to go back to that person, but yet I'm going to be stronger. I am going to be much more stronger than the person how I once was. Why? Because that's how it was anyway. Right, you understand? Like you should rise up out of it. And I'm going to say like the more and more that you're going to do it every day. Guess what? That is your mind telling you like, you know what? This is where I need you to be. And don't second guess your mind. And my thing is this: don't let your ego play. Don't let your ego play into your mind into thinking that you don't need to be confident. Why? The narcissist was never confident. You was the whole entire time, right? Why? Because you was the one with the light in the first place. You feel me? See, you getting back to the person how you once was, and like really elevating yourself and dominating yourself and grooming yourself. That is the victory right there within itself. You getting stronger and stronger and getting much more focused. That is the victory right there. And keep on going. Keep on going and gaining more confidence. Why? Because your mind is telling you, this is where I need you to be. You understand? I need you to be, back at that level, but being higher. Like I just remember, like I was just like really, really confident around that time, and then it was just being beat down. Mine was being hijacked. So now when I look at it, you know what I mean? Right. Now when I look at it, it's like, that's me. You know what I mean? Spiritually, it's coming out of me. Spiritually, I can feel it just coming out of my mind to where like my confidence is growing so much on a daily basis that, that's just how it is. I mean, that's just who I am. And I'm not going to like settle for, I'm not going to settle for, dumbing myself down. Why? That's what they want me to do. That is what the narcissists want you to do. They want you to dump yourself down. They want you to dumb down your confidence. They want you to come out of yourself. Why? Because they don't got it. They want you out of yourself. That's why they gotta hijack you. They want you out of yourself. Guess what? See what they want you to be is this. They want you out of your God self, and they want you to go to your demonic self. They want you out of your higher self so you can go to your lower self. You begin to beat down your own mind. You begin to second guess yourself, question yourself, who you are. But guess what? You was already being in tune with yourself. Right. I feel myself gaining more. I feel myself gaining more confident every single day. And guess what? If my mind is telling me to say it, that's just how it's going to be. And I'm not going to second guess it. And guess what? The more you gain confidence, don't let, don't let your mind second guess it. Don't let your mind, don't let your ego beat your mind down to start second guessing that you don't need to be that way. That you don't need to be in God mode. Why? Because that God mode, that God energy up out of you is really going to naturally come up out of you anyway. Why? Because it's naturally there in you. Right. It is already naturally in you anyway. You just got to tap back into it. So after narcissism, you should rise up out of it. Why? Because you were the strong one anyway. It is nothing what they can do or what they can say that can stop you, what I mean, from you accomplishing, what I mean, from what you really want to accomplish for yourself. They see it already written on you. So what they're gonna strive to do is they're gonna strive to make sure they're gonna beat that down. And they don't want you to accomplish that goal. Why? It's because they don't have it in them within themselves, nor they don't want to see you get your own glory. Their goal and their mission. Hey kid XOXO. Yes, they are. Narcissistic people are a black cloud. They are bottomless, empty people. They can't stand in the light of you. Yup. They definitely can't, Classic Creole. They really cannot stand the light in you. So guess what? They gotta make sure they're gonna beat it up out of you anyway. That's their goal. They don't want you to rise to the level or where they see or where you on your way to. They see that you're on to a higher level anyway. They already see that you're on a higher level anyway. So what they gotta do is they gotta make sure daily, no matter what you were doing, what I mean? It's like they gotta make sure some kind of way how they're gonna attack it. And really, what I mean? Like they will ask you like, so how you gonna get there? You feel me? Okay, okay. You feel me? Asking you a lot of questions, and the minute you want to say that, then they want to cut you off. Well, okay, so, okay, so, don't you know you got to get this, you got to get that? Listen, I already know what I got to do. And then they want to cut you off, and then, right, and then they want to make it seem like they know all of this, all of this, that, and the third. Then he want to make it seem like them. Then he want to make it seem like somebody in their life was about to get a record deal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like it's like what you were doing. They gotta come back at you to make it seem like, you know what I mean? What you doing is not really that great. See how they gotta do is they gotta attack you through subliminal. And guess what? A lot of the shit that they are using against you is lies. They make up lies to attack the truth. See, they see you living out your goals and your dreams and you're living out your truth. And they would create a lie to make it seem like what you are doing is far less or what is far less what you're doing than what the person they talking about. You feel me? They always got to make up a lie to make up a lie. Oh, I was doing this, I was doing that. To you know what I mean? To downplay what you're doing. They always gotta downplay what you're doing is less than them. But see, really, the whole entire time, it is a lie. They make up lies to downplay what you're doing. It's not really that great. A lot of things that I was doing this, I was doing that, I've been doing this for so and so. But look at the evidence of them. They don't got nothing to fucking show for. Every last motherfucker out there I seen that talk that shit, they don't got nothing to show for. Either they locked up or dead or they dying. They always gotta make it seem like what you were doing is far less than what you were telling them. They will go around making up lies and trying to downplay this shit, making it seem like what you were doing is not even that great. Well, they've been doing this for like a certain amount of years, or I've been doing this, I've been doing that, or I think you need to be so doing so and so. No, that's your perception. No, that's your perception. In my perception, I'm going to do it this way. They always want you to do it this way, or you need to be doing this. No, I'm going to be doing this. And I don't give a fuck what you got to say about it any goddamn way. Why? Because it's what the fuck I want to do. Trying to downplay me. I'm just a journalist. No, I'm just not no journalist. I'm a lyricist. I'm an artist. I was an artist before you came in the fucking picture. Exactly. See the Mary Thomas? Hey Jeremiah, yeah, all right, exactly. Yup. Yup. They live their whole existence off of lies. Yup, exactly. Everything, yo, I'ma say this, everything that they talk about or what they doing is fabricated shit. Everything that they talk about or what they done or what they are doing is all fabricated. Oh, thank you, King Hazy. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, serious lyricist. Everything that they tell you what they have done or doing or how they gonna do it is all fabricated. Why? Because nothing of what they are talking about has no evidence being shown that they were doing anything. When you look at the evidence of these people, they don't got shit to show for it. That's a fact. They don't have nothing to show for it. Thank you, Mary Thompson. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Black Rebel 89. They are famous for smear campaigns. That's what they want to do anyway. See, they got to come around you, use you and manipulate it against you, only so they can go around and make up lies about you. They gotta create lies about you to make themselves look good, but really they looking fucking messy. Especially as a man. If you a man and you gotta go around and making up lies to make somebody look bad, you a fucking messy. And you a bitch ass nigga. And right, or yup, you a dirty dusty ass nigga, dirty dusty bitch ass nigga, and you a dirty dusty bitch. If you gotta go around and create scenarios and make up lies in order to make people look bad and gossip about it and create a smear campaign, you a bitch motherfucker, male or female. Yeah, yes it is, classic Creole. It is very feminine for a man to do that. Yes it is. If you gotta go around and make up lies and be deceitful about shit like that to make a person look bad, you really looking fucking messy and really looking dusty and looking bitch made. That is very feminine and bitch made for a man to do. Jeremiah, um, more than likely, yeah. More than likely sometime very soon. But I'm talking about this right now. You feel me? Get out of here. You know? And see, you gotta understand is that, your path was meant to be walked on the higher path anyway. You feel me? It was meant to be walked on the higher path and not be dumbing yourself down, or you gotta feel like you gotta be correcting yourself. Nah. Now you can correct yourself, but nah, you're not gonna be altering yourself. That is what they want to do. They wanna alter your mindset so you can begin to start altering yourself for their own selfish reasons and agenda. But really, you're only dumbing yourself down. You dumbing yourself down for a demon. When you were dealing with a narcissistic demon, it is the dumbing down of your God self. You are allowing the dumbing down of your God self, only to dumb yourself down to the lower self, which is your demonic self. Because they are demonic, so they gotta get you where they are, which is at the bottom, and they are miserable. And they need you miserable right along with them. So the minute that they destroy you, you can begin to destroy yourself. Why? Because you've been beaten down mentally so bad that it's going to destroy your spirit to the point where you feel pointless and helpless, and you don't feel like you're worthy of nothing. So you're going to take yourself out of here. That's what they want. That's what they want you to do. They want to destroy your mind and your spirit, so you can destroy yourself. Yup. But once you get away from them, that's what you can. That's what you can really become, and that's when you're going to become victorious. Why? Because the battle. You feel me? See, they was. They was in the battle anyway. But see, once you, what I mean, and see, once you won't get away from them, you want that battle. And once you go on to live your life, yep, and once you go on to really live your life for real, and you get even greater and better, and not let them what they did harm you, and you keep on growing stronger, that's you winning the war. You are winning the war by being, you know what I'm saying, by being, you know what I mean, back to who you are. You gotta remember who you are. You gotta remember who you once was. What up, Master Del? Hey, Raku Ramon, yes. You gotta remember who you are. Yup. Exactly. Yup. They can take you back, but I'm not forward. Exactly. Yup. Oh, yeah, Raku Ramon, yes. The narcissists get quiet once some lawyers are involved. Exactly. You know? That's why I say I'm glad that I'm away from the narcissist. Why? Because I don't really want to be dealing with the situation anyway. Why? Because why would I even want to be face to face with the narcissist if I already know how the person going to be anyway? It's not going to be on great terms. That's why I pray every day. You feel me? That you know what I mean, to keep the narcissist away, because I want to be away. I don't want to look at those people. I don't want to look at no individual who was trying to destroy me. There's nothing to say. Face to fucking face. It's nothing. If I know how you once was face to face, why would I even put myself in a position to even look you in your fucking eyes when I know you full of shit? That's how I feel about the narcissist. What is the purpose of even trying to talk? I'm going on my journey to be victorious. You're not my concern. You were never the concern from the beginning. Let's be clear. They were never our concern. We must learn they were never our concern. The narcissist was never the concern. Right, when you really wanna think about it, they was never our concern. They was never our concern, and they was never going to learn. They was never going to learn anything from us, and they was never going to be concerned with us anyway. They was never the concern, and they was never going to learn. But in the end, everything was going to turn, and they was going to burn. Yup. And see, the narcissist should have known that if you know this person that fucking smart, why, you know what I mean? Like, why would you think that you were going to control them anyway? They always thinking in their mind that they always going to control you, or you're never going to wake up. But it's like, no. It's like your spirit is going to tell you, like, yo, something ain't right. Because they're going to keep on telling you in your mind things are going to be all right, things are going to be okay. That is them trying to butter you up to make it seem like everything is going to work out. But guess what? It's never going to work out. And everybody that is around you in the situation, they are on their side. They are not your friend. They are all they all have been deployed right along with them on the same team, so you can be destroyed. They have been deployed, you know what I mean, so you can be destroyed. I thank the creator, you know what I mean, for being safe and being away. Why? Because there's nothing to say. I want to be away. I don't want to look at no individuals who are trying to destroy me. You feel me? I don't want to be around it. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to see those people. None of that. Because it's just nothing to say. You know? You know why be around that? You know? Why be around people that's trying to destroy you? You know? It's no use. You know it's no. Give me 1 second, y'all. You know? What's the purpose of being around? Give me 1 second, y'all. My fault. You know? Why be around demons of destruction? You know, what's the purpose? You know, what is the purpose of being around demons of destruction when you already know the kind of people who they are? If you know that these people or that individual is trying to destroy you, what is the purpose of even trying to go back around when you on your journey and your journey was much more far greater anyway? You know, the hijacking of one's mind is serious. See, they gotta try to control your mind, which means it's only about them. You feel me? And it's like you really begin to start thinking only about them, but not about yourself. And see, that's another control tactic. They get you thinking you know what I mean. You gotta worry about everybody else, but yet you taking yourself up out of yourself. And guess what? Everybody around you in a situation is not even going to listen anyway. And see, that's the funny thing about it. It's like they never want to listen. But yet, right? But yet, it's like you know what I mean. It's like everything you do for real. It's like they not even want to try to listen to you anyway. I'm talking about they always got to cut you off. Always about them. And it's like no matter what the fuck you may do, it's never enough. And it's like you giving yourself more and more. I'm talking about you putting out more money, you making more sacrifices, and then you want to turn around, wait for you to handle business, all of that shit. But yet they not fucking doing nothing. but sitting around the goddamn house bitching all day, playing PS5, ain't doing shit. But yet they want to make it seem like you ain't doing nothing. But yet they fucking complaining about every damn thing. They have nothing to show for. But they want to manipulate your mind to make it seem like what you're doing is never enough. But yet you giving yourself up more, sacrificing your time and your energy and more of your money. You know what I mean? And then you look at it, you're looking like, yo, you don't even got enough money or time for your goddamn self. They want to know how much money you make it. They want to know what time you get at home, this, that, and the third. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Come on. You feel me? They want to use and manipulate. Why? Because they want to take you away from who you are and what you want to be doing and what you're going to be doing. And that's accomplishing your goal. That's why you gotta rise up out of the situation. And once you rise up out of the situation, you get back to the person of who you once was. And you gotta be unapologetic about it. I'm talking about it's a daily fight every day. Because you are undoing years of like trauma of narcissistic abuse. Because it is that real. Don't go back around them. Yes, I'm talking about, yeah, man, be really unapologetic about who you really are. Because that's how you once was before you met him anyway. I'm talking about you were their biggest fear. You were their greatest source and greatest fear. Yup, they love to sabotage you in everything you trying to do. Yup. That's why they gotta lie about the finances. They be lying about the rent, lying about this, and what you go ahead to do is before you're doing, you kicking out more money for the rent and all that. But guess what? That money is going to something else. They're using their money going out, you know what I mean, getting high and shit, buying shit for real. Then you look up, you like, yo, hold up a minute, like, yo, how come all of y'all got new phones and all of this stuff? But you know what I mean? And I'm talking about like, yo, man, like if you need help to get the work, I'll drive you there. But then yet you ask the motherfucker, he get mad and upset. How the fuck you gonna get mad and upset for real when you know what I mean, when you tell me you can give me you can hold up a minute, like how the hell you gonna get mad at me when you told me you will give me a drive ride to work when I need it? Without that daggone money, bro, you won't even have that fucking car. You using my money to use a fucking car, but yet you can't even take me to work, bro? Are you serious? Right. They using you to manipulate you, but not even trying to help you. It's always for their own selfish fucking reason, but then they want to get mad. They will get mad when, I'm talking about they will use you and manipulate you, get mad talking about when you ain't doing, it's not even good enough. But yet they taking your money and use it for their reason and making it seem like you need to be doing more. Get the fuck out of here. And then when you cut them off, they lose everything. Why? Because they are not the source. They don't got nothing. Everything they doing go to shit. Every motherfucking thing that the narcissist does, it goes right to shit. Why? Because they are not about shit. They ain't worth shit. They want to rise off of your shit and then try to take control of your shit. You know what I mean? Like what they doing is, you know what I mean? Like what they doing on your shit is a more benefit. No. It's cool, Ramo. They want to come on your shit and try to dominate it and make it seem like they are doing more of a better job than you doing. They want to make it seem like they are responsible for your success. They always want to give you, they always want you to give them something. They are the neediest, greediest, ungrateful people. Yes, they are. They can't rise out of anything. So what they gotta do, they gotta make sure they stop the rise of somebody that they see as the Messiah. When you come into their life, you be like the Messiah. You are the Messiah, and guess what? They want to beat the Messiah out of you. They want to kill the Messiah by trying to destroy you mentally and spiritually. You said, I know I had an ex who did that to me. Nothing ever did for him. It's good enough. It literally drained me. Yup, exactly, classy Creole. Right. I know what you mean. having a fake friend around, trying to make it seem like having my best interest, but the whole entire time being the fucking agent, trying to get more shine on my channel, being manipulative, talking behind my back, doing all kind of shit, doing spell work, doing this, that, and the third, lying about this, lying about that, and yet still want to talk. There's nothing to talk about. Or just anybody who wanted to put me in that type of situation. That's nothing to talk about. Why? Because I know you full of shit and it's only going to turn into a major argument. Why would I put myself or subject myself to something like that anyway? It just doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't benefit in the long haul, in the long run, trying to converse with a narcissist when I got away. Exactly, Classic Creole, right. It's no benefit trying to go back to them, trying to explain to them. They know what they did is wrong. That's why I say you gotta rise above it and rise out of it and continuously keep on rising above and keep on growing and elevating and evolving because you were doing that anyway. So that was being drained out of you. Now you got to pick yourself back up. Now you were going to pick yourself back up. So what you got to do right about now is that, make sure, this applies to me as well. Make sure on a daily basis that you are practicing in your mind because what I was doing before, I used to practice in my room, talking and stuff like that. And I remember I was so confident, I just remember the way how I once was. And that's what I've been doing as of lately in my room, just been practicing talking and just not not replaying the scenarios in my mind to where I feel like I gotta be arguing with them. Nah, I'm going to be practicing, talking with the right people and not replaying back in my mind old arguments and making it seem like I gotta fight that battle. No, those battles are over. Because sometimes those traumatic experiences make you feel like you lost that battle and it hurts. But see, the real war is really continuously on your fight to grow and just know next time you're gonna be so stronger you can be able to defend that. They will hijack your mind, hijack your goals, your personality. They want to hijack your finances. Yep. Everything is in all hijack mode. They want to strip everything from you so you don't have the energy or nor the mindset to go after those goals to accomplish them. Yes, they are. Narcissists are the biggest scammers. In fact, a lot of them are. Yep. A lot of them are on drugs. A lot of them got temper problems. A lot of them are alcoholics. A lot of these people they are mentally fucked up. They are walking contradictions. A lot of them got female energy, especially the men. Yep, they are very impulsive. Yep, because every day you are the assignment. You feel me? So you gotta rise, above, that circumstance of when you came out of it. Because once you come out of it, it's only gonna make you much more stronger. And once it make you much more stronger, your mind is going to continuously to get much more stronger anyway. Why? Because you are naturally going to start going back into that person. And what you're going to do is, it's like you're going to remember who you are once you rise above it and rise out of it because they saw how you once was. Yep. They are hate. Yep. They hated on you the whole entire time. They was the hidden enemy the whole entire time. They was never your friend. They was a hidden enemy sent to you. Matter of fact, sent at you. See, God sent people. See, the Creator sent people to you. The devil sent people at you. So they sent those devils at you for real. These black devils, That the chosen ones, to make sure that you was the assignment, and they were looking at you to destroy you. Yup, they always on assignment. Yup, exactly. Yup, they always on assignment. They go from person to person. They go from job to job. They go from city to city, state to state, everywhere. They always on assignment. Yup, they agents. They black devils and they agents of chaos. They got a they got a double mind or double conscious. Like they they are conflicted. They are trying to figure out their life, but trying to figure out somebody else. That's not a way to live. See, you on your journey, you figured out what you want to do and where you going, and you know exactly what you want to do for real. You know exactly who you are, but they will not right, but they will manipulate that against you to make it seem like you don't know who you are. They knew from the beginning you knew who you was. They gotta manipulate that mind to make it seem like you don't know who you are. But the whole entire time, you know who you are. They want to rip it out of you. The more they rip it out of you, the more they will attack you to make it seem like you don't know who you are. Yeah, classic Creole, right? I'm the same way. I'm very leery of people. Yep, I'm talking about even for when I seen it up on the job, it's like they always got to overtalk you and dominate you. Why? Because they feel when they do that, they are conquering you. The assignment of the narcissist is to conquer you. They want to conquer the conversation. They want to conquer your mind, the soul, everything. Yep. They need to feel that they are conquering you. And when they feel they are conquering you, they feel empowered. That they can that they in control of you and manipulate you. In the way how they see fit. And see their agenda is not for you. They don't see the best for you. Hey, 3 or 5 Capricorn, what's going on? Yeah, classic Creole, right? It is sad. You have to always be on guard, but it's the only way you can protect yourself from being attacked again. Yup, exactly. And I'm really on guard. Like me, I don't want to hear I love you too much like that. I don't mind people showing me love, but if somebody quick to tell me that I love you, I'm really look at that as a red flag. Like, nah, I can't do that. The love bombing, all of that shit. You know what I mean? It's not good. I can't do that. And I'm not gonna be doing it. Nah. Yo, I love you like a brother, but then he wanna talk to like any kind of way though. Yup, they trying to drain you. So you won't have nothing. Yup. You said know that they are happy to see you with nothing at all. Yup, that's why they gotta talk to you any kind of way. And really what they wanna do is the whole entire time they wanna just beat down your goals, beat down your dreams. They need yup, show me, don't tell me exactly. Yup. But then they want to talk about your actions. But they actions are fucked up. Everything about them is always in reverse. They need to reverse everything on you. But then when you're doing something, yeah, I want to see you, you got to do so and so. You got to go down high yourself. But they always in their lowest self, but then they want to talk about you gotta study this stuff and go to your higher self. We know your gifts and all of that shit. Okay, so I can go into my higher self so you can use that energy for yourself. But see, it didn't work, and all of that witchcraft went back, returned to sender, and fucked them all up. And it's still waxing their asses. Waxing them. Waxing all of them narcissistic ass bitches. Yup, exactly. Yup, fast talking is how they disguise what they trying to do. Yup, they always fast talking. Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. Master Doug, you funny. Yup. It's real, yo. It's really real. They always fast talking, going crazy out of their minds. That's what narcissists do. Yup. They always got a they always got a fast talking hidden agenda. They have a fast talking hidden agenda. Yep, and then they will fake like, somebody like one of the good ancestors that in them, but the whole entire time it is a demon. They will make it seem like they are real heavy into the Orishas, but really they really be conjuring up demons. A lot of times they be faking like, yo, they do a lot of faking when it come down to like a lot of the ancestors, like they the good ones. A lot of times they be demons. You claim that's so and so, but yet I can feel the energy. It doesn't feel good. And sometimes they be faking that shit as well. They be faking like an ancestor came into their body. Yes, they be faking. They will fake like Oshun in their body or Ogun. Yup, and then yup, and then they be lying. That's right, classic Creole. Yup, that's some real shit. Yup, they fast talking. And see, the reason why I say you should rise out of it because as time go along, you really see that you was the winner anyway. You was the winner the whole entire time. And see, they didn't think that you was gonna come out on top. They didn't think you was gonna come out on top. So that's why they upset at you. They got upset at the fact that they were trying to win a battle that they was not going to win anyway because you were too strong for them. You was too wise. They know you were wise and smart and intelligent. That's why they had to attack the intelligence of you because you are naturally an intelligent being, spiritual, mentally. You're there. You got the God light in you. So that God light is going to shine because it was shining too bright for them anyway. So that's why I said you got to shine on. Yup. So yeah, family, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump off here for a little while. Yeah, take a little nap. I'm feeling good. I just want to like maybe take a little power nap, rest my eyes. You feel what I mean? But your man feel good. And I just want to say thank y'all for coming up on here once again. It's another great live stream. Like I said, I'm really your man is still pushing. You know what I mean? I just haven't been in the mood to make the videos because I just been focusing on other things right about now. I do apologize for that, y'all. I really do apologize because I really want to really put out a lot of stuff. It's just that mentally and spiritually, some at times I just been not in the mood because I've been focusing on getting other things, moving so I can be in the better space in the better place. You understand? So just bear with me for real, family. But I really appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? And it's always a pleasure to be up on here. One love, once again, family. Peace out.